Before we jump right into it, I ask that you consider subscribing. It seems that 99.7% of my viewers aren't subscribed. Have you ever seen worse? If you like the content and want to see more car videos, subscribe and hit the little bell icon. I don't do boring vlog style videos that last over 10 minutes just for ad revenue. I get right into it and take pride in actually editing my videos. So consider subscribing. It's free. Yo, hey guys, it's me again, and today I'm going to show you guys how to install some spacers on your Mustang. So basically I got these spacers on Amazon for $80, which is actually pretty good considering a lot of these spacers are above the $100 range for the Mustang. Now these are 25mm spacers, so they're about 1 inch exactly. And as I was saying, these are $80 and these are the dynofit brand. And these things are actually pretty high quality. They're finished in black. And because these are hubcentric wheel spacers, you're not going to get really any vibrations on the road as you would with regular spacers. So pretty much basically these bolt on to your wheel hub and then your wheels bolt on to the spacers. So the instructions do tell you to apply some thread locker. So I went ahead and did that because the last thing you want is your freaking wheels or spacers, pretty much the same thing, to go flying off when you're driving like 80 miles per hour. You're probably gonna die if that does happen. But just to be safe, I went ahead and put thread locker on pretty much everything. I know some people don't. You just have to retorque them every once in a while. But for me, I just put thread locker just to be safe. So pretty much you just bolt all of them in a star pattern with thread locker. And then once they are actually tightened, then you're gonna wanna torque them down to spec. Now the instructions are pretty detailed and they tell you pretty much everything and include some torque figures. But for me, I just went ahead and torqued them down to 100 foot-pounds just to make sure. That's probably a little overkill considering the size of these, but that's pretty much fine considering the actual wheels are torqued down to 150 foot-pounds. So 100 foot-pounds for these smaller nuts is probably more than enough to keep them in place. Now these only work with your stock Ford Mustang wheels because of the offset. So you guys can see here inside the wheels there is this little space, so even if the spacers do not fit entirely flush because of the small gaps within the wheels, once you start tightening down the wheels and bolt them down and torque them down and everything, they actually do fit flush. I know with some spacers they don't fit entirely flush with the wheel and you actually have to shave off part of the wheel studs for them to actually fit with like an angle grinder or something. But with these I did not have to do that, and this is pretty much how they come out. Make sure you torque them down to spec like I said. And yeah, these things make my 255 little 8.5 wheels from the California Special Mustang actually look pretty mean and aggressive considering they are pretty thin. These things make them sit almost flush, pretty much almost flush to the fenders, and these things look great from pretty much any angle. You guys can see here, especially from the rear is what looks amazing because the body lines of the Mustang towards the bottom, they actually angle towards the inside of the car so that the tires stick out. So from the front they actually stick out, which looks pretty mean, and it also sticks out from the back. So if you're sitting like a car length behind you, you guys can see the tires poking out from the bottom of the car, which actually looks mean and has a pretty nice stance. Now you guys can actually use these with lowering springs or some coilovers. I would probably buy some lowering springs in the near future, but for now, because of the freaking speed bumps at my school, I'm gonna leave it at stock ride height for now. But yeah, I guess that's better for this video. Let me know what you guys think about these spacers that I bought on Amazon for $80. Let me know if you guys will buy these. Like I said, the product is linked down in the description below if you guys want to check them out. And I guess that's better for this video. See you guys later. Peace.